this year, the second year of the study, we now see that less than 50% of people report experiencing high wellbeing. And that's really significant or important. And so we do need to look at the drivers of what's sitting behind that. We often see the best intended wellbeing programs or strategies falling flat, whether that be people don't utilise them, or even if they do, they just don't actually shift the needle in terms of wellbeing. And a lot of the time that's actually because we're not getting to the true cause of what's sitting behind that wellbeing. Yeah, and it's another real, key finding from the research is that financial wellbeing, or that satisfaction with personal finances, has again declined quite rapidly since the last year. And we see in some of the comments from the research as well that employees are really hungry for further support. And we're not just talking about salary. Salaries are in some ways a hygiene factor in the sense of it needs to meet a base standard to meet needs. But employees are asking for more around that support of how to better manage their finances, or different benefits that might offset some of the direct spend or out-of-pocket spend that they have directly. And I think this is a real opportunity for organisations. Now more than ever, there's this gap in terms of what employees are asking for and what's provided. And we see that again in the research in the sense of a number of the benefits that employees rated as important are in the minority in terms of the number of organisations that actually provide those. And they're things around financial education, tools to better manage finances, and other things around different insurances as well, which all contribute to some of that cost that an employee is currently bearing. So I think in terms of supporting financial wellbeing, it's a real opportunity for employers right now. And so things around salary packaging, salary sacrificing to gain access to different benefits was certainly one of the areas where over half of the employees surveyed indicated it was important, yet roughly a third of employers currently offer that. So again, where there's a gap in terms of that importance versus what's on offer, there's something that organisations can really explore. I think I'd describe benefits in HR as changing very rapidly at the moment. And perhaps what we're seeing is a shift away from that more traditional approach, where maybe organisations have looked to their competitors as to what they're doing in the benefits space, or adopted quite generic sort of benefits programs or lists of benefits that are really more a one-size-fits-all approach. And so we're seeing a shift away from that, where organisations are starting to be more proactive in how they use data and feedback from employees, and trying to develop more, targeted or bespoke benefits programs based on what's actually resonating or landing with employees. And again, I think here the evolution of technology is really providing some opportunity, both from a provider perspective, but also for employees or organisations in how they can provide more novel benefits offerings to their employees. And we're seeing things like providing budgets to employees that they then have discretion about how they can use, so that they're tapping into benefits that are most important to them at the right time. We're really fortunate now, we don't have to look in the rearview mirror. We can get a real-time sense of what's going on in our organisation, and those organisations that are capitalising on that are able to see progress a lot faster and have more meaningful impact, I think, on employee wellbeing. Organisations are very proud of what they offer their employees, yet often the awareness of just what's on offer and how to access them, there's a gap there. And so before you necessarily reset or adjust benefits, first understanding how aware your employees are of those benefits is a good first step.